Are you tired of budgeting tips that require you to cut out everything you enjoy? What if you could save money without giving up the joys of your daily life? Believe it or not, it's entirely possible, and you don't have to live like a hermit to keep your finances in check. Here's a shocking fact. The average American spends nearly $1,800 a year on purchases they regret. That's a lot of money that could have been saved or spent on experiences and items that actually add value to their lives. In this video, we'll uncover unique strategies that show you how to save money smartly, without cutting back on everything you love. From swapping expensive habits with cost-effective alternatives, to turning your hobbies into cash generators, we'll guide you through practical, easy-to-implement steps. Each chapter is designed to help you reduce expenses and still enjoy a rich, fulfilling lifestyle. Stay tuned as we explore how to make your money work for you, ensuring you can indulge in your passions without draining your wallet. Let's dive in and discover how to save wisely and spend happily. 1. Smart swaps. Luxury for less. Who says enjoying the finer things in life has to empty your wallet? Let's talk about smart swaps. Imagine you love coffee from those high-end coffee shops. Did you know that by simply brewing your own gourmet coffee at home, you could save over $1,000 a year? According to a recent survey, the average American spends about $1,100 a year just on coffee alone. Now, consider swapping that daily coffee shop visit with a home-brewed cup. Not only does it keep your favorite ritual alive, but it also keeps more money in your pocket. Next up, let's tackle those movie nights. Everyone loves a good flick, but with ticket prices soaring to an average of $15, it's not always budget-friendly. Why not create a movie night at home? With streaming services offering movies just months after release, you can have a cozy cinema experience for a fraction of the cost. Throw in some homemade popcorn, and you've got yourself a luxury experience for less. Fashionistas, you're up. Love high fashion but not the prices? Fast fashion seems cheaper, but it's costly for the environment and doesn't last long. Instead, why not explore thrift stores or online resale platforms? Many people find high-end designer clothes barely used or with tags still on them for up to 70% off the retail price. It's not just about saving money, it's about finding unique styles and supporting sustainable shopping habits. For the tech enthusiasts, before you buy the latest gadget, consider if you really need the newest version. Often, the changes are minimal. Opting for a model that's a year old can save you a significant amount, sometimes hundreds of dollars, without compromising on functionality. This approach applies to smartphones, laptops, tablets, and more. 2. Harness the hidden power of micro-savings. Micro-savings might sound small, but their impact is anything but. It's all about saving little amounts regularly, which add up without you even noticing. For instance, there are apps that round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and save the difference. Say you buy a snack for $3.75. The app rounds it up to $4 and puts 25 cents into your savings. It seems minor, but over a year, just this small change can save you over $150. Another strategy is to set up automatic transfers to your savings account right after payday. Even just $10 a week adds up to $520 a year. It's painless because you don't see the money, so you don't miss it. Plus, if your savings account has interest, you're earning more over time. Want a bigger impact? Try the $5 challenge. Every time you receive a $5 bill as change, save it. It's a fun and nearly effortless way to save money. People who've tried this often end up saving hundreds of dollars each year, without feeling the pinch. Also, consider the 24-hour rule for online purchases. This means waiting 24 hours before buying anything online. Often, after a day, the impulse to buy fades, and you realize you didn't need the item after all. This simple delay can save you from unnecessary spending and impulse buys that quickly add up. 3. Guilt-free spending. Budgeting for joy. How often do you feel guilty after buying something you really enjoy? It's time to change that mindset. Let's budget for joy without the guilt. A guilt-free budget allocates a specific portion of your funds for what you truly love, whether that's dining out, gadgets, or hobbies. It's not about splurging blindly but planning smartly. One effective method is the 50-30-20 rule of budgeting, where 50% of your income goes to necessities, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. By categorizing your spending this way, you ensure that your pleasures are accounted for without compromising your financial health. This technique makes it easier to enjoy what you love without the post-purchase regret. Let's say you love books. Instead of cutting out new purchases entirely, set aside a small monthly budget for books. This way, you can still indulge in your favorite pastime but within a limit that keeps your finances intact. It's all about moderation and not deprivation, allowing you to enjoy your passion responsibly. Another great strategy is to use cash for discretionary spending. When you see the physical money, you're more aware of spending and less likely to go overboard. For instance, if you love fancy coffees, allocate a certain amount of cash at the beginning of the month just for that. Once it's gone, you wait until next month. It's a tangible way to keep track of your spending. 4. Turn your passion into profit. Have you ever thought about turning your hobby into a money-making venture? It's not just about making extra cash, it's about investing in your passions and possibly even transforming them into a career. This chapter explores how your hobbies can fund your lifestyle without tapping into your main income. For starters, if you're crafty, platforms like Etsy are perfect for selling handmade goods. Whether it's knitting, jewelry making, or pottery, there's a market for handcrafted items. According to a recent report, the top sellers on Etsy in craft supplies and handmade goods earn thousands of dollars each month. This shows the potential of turning a hobby into a profitable side hustle. Photography enthusiasts can sell their photos online through stock photo agencies or freelance services. With the rise of digital marketing, the demand for high-quality images is higher than ever. By selling photos you're already taking for fun, you can create a steady stream of passive income. For those who love writing, consider starting a blog or writing ebooks. With platforms like Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, you can publish your work and earn royalties. A successful ebook can generate consistent income, and starting a blog can lead to opportunities in advertising, sponsored posts, and more. Cooking aficionados might start a catering service or offer cooking classes. With the trend toward authentic, home-cooked meals, this could be a great way to share your culinary skills with others while earning from it. 5. Social savvy. Save money without social sacrifices. Social life doesn't have to be expensive to be enjoyable. It's all about being clever with how you socialize. For instance, instead of dining out at pricey restaurants, why not host a potluck dinner? Everyone brings a dish, cutting down costs significantly while still enjoying a variety of foods. It's not only budget-friendly but also a great way to try new dishes and spend quality time with friends. Another social savvy tip is to look for free or low-cost events in your community. Many cities offer free concerts, art exhibitions, and other cultural events that are perfect for a day out without spending a dime. This way, you keep your social calendar full without straining your wallet. According to a study, people who engage in community activities are likely to enjoy better social connections and improved mental health, proving that fun doesn't have to be costly. If movies are your thing, swap the expensive theater visits for movie nights at home or check if your local community center offers film screenings, which are often free or much cheaper than a cinema ticket. You can also subscribe to a streaming service and split the cost with friends or family. This way, you get access to endless entertainment for a fraction of the price of regular movie tickets. 6. Clever cost cutting. The 80-20th rule for spending. Ever heard of the Pareto principle, or the 80-20th rule? It's a concept suggesting that 80% of effects come from 20% of causes. Applied to spending, this means focusing on cutting back in areas that take up a significant part of your budget but aren't as crucial to your happiness or well-being. For many, these might be impulsive buys or subscription services that aren't fully utilized. Start by reviewing your monthly expenses and identifying which 20% of your spending can be reduced for the most substantial financial impact. For example, you might find that takeout meals make up a big chunk of your discretionary spending. By reducing these, you could save a significant amount each month. An analysis shows that by cooking at home at least 5 days a week, you could save as much as $150 to $200 monthly, adding up to substantial annual savings. Another area often overlooked is energy consumption. Simple adjustments like turning off lights when not in use or switching to energy-efficient appliances can reduce your energy bills by up to 20%. These savings might seem small at first, but they add up quickly over time, proving that small changes can have a big impact.